New Life Fellowship in Keswick, Iowa is hosting the Victorious Living Conference Friday, August 23rd through Sunday, August 25th, with guest pastors Luke and Jana Hobbs from Tennessee. You're invited to make plans to join New Life Fellowship in Keswick for this dynamic time of anointed worship, teaching, and ministry. New Life Fellowship is located just south of Keswick on Highway 22. The conference schedule is Friday, August 23rd at 7 p.m., Saturday, August 24th at 6 p.m., and Sunday, August 25th at 6 p.m. We hope to see you for the Victorious Living Conference. Sigourney Kyoto football fans, Steve Shetler Media is teaming up with Clint Dye of Tag Team Photography to bring you coverage of Sigourney Kyoto football this fall. You've seen Clint's fantastic photos of Sigourney Kyoto football over the last few years. And now Clint is bringing those talents to be showcased on Steve Shetler Media. We're going to have pictures and action shots of each and every game, an in-depth article, and a video highlight of the game as well. You won't miss a thing with Sigourney Kyoto football coverage right here this year on Steve Shetler Media. This Saturday, H&S Feed and Country Store in Oskaloosa invites you to stop by from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. as they're hosting a celebration you don't want to miss. Join H&S Feed and Country Store as they mark 20 incredible years of service with their much-anticipated Checkerboard Day. There'll be family fun activities, delicious food, exciting giveaways, and live entertainment. Bring your friends and family, and let's make this a day to remember as we celebrate 20 years at H&S Feed and Country Store in Oskaloosa from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. this Saturday, August 24th. Central Empire Wrestling presents Bridge City Slam 6 live Saturday, September 7th at the Bridgeview Center in Ottumwa. Come see Jake the Snake Roberts, Buff Bagwell, former WWE Tag Team Champions Demolition, Real One Enzo Amore, The Powers of Pain, The Boogeyman, Snitsky, Jordan Grace, Cameron Brene, and the stars of CEW. Tickets start at just $20 and include the Fan Fest from 4 to 7 p.m. Get your tickets through Ticketmaster or at the Bridgeview Center in Ottumwa. It's Bridge City Slam 6, live Saturday, September 7th at the Bridgeview Center in Ottumwa.
Here on Steve Shetler Media, and last week we were talking Iowa State Fair. How many of you guys went to the fair? What was your favorite thing? Did you guys find the food that we mentioned last week that was the most caloric intake? That was the soda with the pulled pork and fries and queso on top of it. They may find that. I can't remember what it was called now, but just curious if that's still a thing. So my question last week was about the grandstand, and I know there was a lot of great concerts, and I saw a lot of videos from people. It looked like there was a lot of crowd. My question last week was, who holds the record for attracting the largest grandstand crowd at the Iowa State Fair? The top five, number 5 was Oak Ridge Boys with 23,500. Number 4 was Chicago with 24,700. Number 3 was Johnny Cash with 25,300. Number 2 was Beach Boys with 25,400. And the number 1 largest grandstand crowd was Sonny and Cher in 1972 with 26,200 people. That's crazy. But I thought I would flip gears this week for our trivia question and talk about school. School is starting soon. Are you kiddos ready? Mine's in pre-K. I think she's pretty much ready. Like, she's been pretty much ready since school got out last year. So, she loves school. She loves her classmates. She loves her teachers. But my trivia question this week is about subjects. So, were there subjects in school that you were not a fan of? Or were there subjects in school that you were a huge fan of? So Cambridge University actually did a study, and my question of the week is, according to Cambridge University, worldwide, what is the most liked subject in elementary school? So not all grades, just in elementary school, what is the most liked subject worldwide? And we'll get to the answer at the end of my segment. My 2 books you don't want to miss this week are 2 that we are featuring in programs in September. So my first one is for our Cook the Book event, which will be September 9th at 6 p.m. This is a 13 by 9 pan, casseroles, desserts, and more. So this book has got, we already have 16 people signed up for this. This book has got everything you can imagine. It's got poultry, chicken chalupas, Reuben noodle bake, classic chocolate cake. It's got everything you could think of in here. St. Louis gooey butter cake. But this is what we're featuring for our Cook the Book event. That event, you just come in, you pick a recipe out of this book, make it for the event, bring it to share. It's a potluck style event. Super fun. Lots of good recipes on here. Lots of good recipes already chosen for that. Ooh, a pumpkin baked penne. Cinnamon French toast, Mexican lasagna, cherry cheesecake, potato and sausage bake, sweet potato bake. There's a lot of things in here that will be delicious at our Cook the Book event. My second book this week to feature is for our book chat in September. It will be September 21st. And I actually just finished this last night, finished listening to it. It's The Guest List by Lucy Foley. It says, "You'd kill to be on it." So, a wedding celebration turns dark and deadly in this deliciously wicked and atmospheric thriller reminiscent of Agatha Christie from the author of The Hunting Party. So it says, the bride, the plus one, the best man, the wedding planner, the bridesmaid, the body. On an island off the coast of Ireland, guests gather to celebrate 2 people joining their lives together as one. The groom, handsome and charming, a rising television star. The bride, smart and ambitious, a magazine publisher. It's a wedding for a magazine or for a celebrity. The designer dress, the remote location, the luxe party favors, the boutique whiskey. The cell phone service may be spotty and the waves may be rough, but every detail has been expertly planned and will be expertly executed. But perfection is for plans, and people are all too human. As the champagne is popped and the festivities begin, resentments and petty jealousies begin to mingle with the reminiscence and well wishes. The groomsmen begin the drinking game from their school days. The bridesmaid, not so accidentally, ruins her dress. The bride's oldest male friend gives an uncomfortably caring toast, and then someone turns up dead. Who wouldn't wish a happy couple well, and perhaps more important, why? So this was actually a really good book. Usually with mysteries, I can kind of figure out what's going on, but this had me guessing clear to the end. Like, such a good twist at the end. That book club will be on the 21st. We have lots of copies of this if you want to read it on your own. You don't have to come a book chat, but you can come and check out a copy if you'd like. All right. Programs coming up at the library. So as I mentioned, Cook the Book will be September 9th, and it will be our 13 by 9 inch pan cookbook. Book Club will be on September 21st, featuring the guest list that I just featured. Our book sale, our friends at the library are having their annual book sale in September on the 20th and 21st. Check out our Facebook page or their Facebook page for more information on that. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of stuff going to be in that sale. We've had a ton of donations come in that we just are not able to put in our collection that are going to that book sale. So we have so many books, hundreds and hundreds of books. So 20th and 21st, the craft sale out at the expo is actually that weekend too, so you can hit 2 birds with 1 stone if you come this way. Freezer meals for September will be favorites. We did close our freezer meal registration for August, but you're not too late for September, so I'll show you what we're having in September. These are all past favorites. So we have a Doritos cheesy chicken casserole, Iowa ham balls, taco soup, cheese stuffed shells, tomato basil soup, Mom's hearty chili, pepperoni pizza stromboli, and pizza soup. So these are all past favorites that we have done before that are tried and true and loved by just about everybody who's tried them. So if you're on the fence about trying out our freezer meals, September would be a good time since they're all favorites. Just get a hold of me, email, Facebook, stop in, call. There's lots of ways to get a hold of me. Summer reminder, we still have some goodie bags and some grand prizes that need to be picked up. So if you haven't done that, please do so. I will try to contact people again this week as a reminder. But if you're seeing this and haven't picked up your goodie bags or prizes, make sure you do that. And then lastly, for upcoming events in September, school starts soon. So we will be starting up with our toddler story times on Mondays. And our after-school programs will be running monthly, once a month throughout the school year. More information will be coming on that. But yeah, lots of good stuff coming up. We're getting ready for all of our after-school and toddler times. Lots of craft kit making going on. So make sure that you watch our Facebook page for more information about that, or check in next week because I will tell you more about it in my segment next week. My patron question of the week. So I've had a couple people ask if there's anything new and exciting going on at the library. So actually, a lot of people have been requesting this. So we're going to be adding to our collection soon puzzles. So I am an avid puzzle putter together. I love puzzles. They're just fun. They're a good time. Helps me keep my brain active, I guess. So we will be adding puzzles to our collection soon. If you have any puzzles at home lying around that you'd like to donate, just bring them in. Like, we have probably 30 right now that we're going to add to our collection, but we could always use more. We really like the ones that are like 100 pieces or 300 pieces, or even less pieces than that for the kiddos. If you have any to donate, just bring them in. We're going to be adding those to the collection for people to check out and take home. I think it'll go over well. All right, my trivia question of the week. Worldwide, according to Cambridge University's study, what is the most liked subject in elementary school? So I would argue that this is maybe even the most loved subject overall through all grades. It was one of my favorites. Thank you, Gary Jarms, for instilling the love of this into me at a young age. But the most loved subject in elementary school is mathematics. So Gary Jarms and Julie Wohler, she used to play a game called Around the World. I don't know if you remember that or not, but it was one of my favorite games, and that and Mr. Jarms, they both really instilled the love of mathematics in me. And then, of course, I married a math teacher who is now a science teacher, but Mr. Kelly used to teach math, so math's always been a part of my life. And my sister teaches math at the high school here, too, so I would argue that math is probably one of my favorite subjects overall through all of the grades. Close second to writing and reading, so that's no surprise to me that mathematics is what they came up with in their study. But that's all I have for you guys this week. Hopefully you have a great weekend, and I will see you next week.